Am I live on YouTube? Hello? Hello, am I live? Can anyone hear me? Hello, hello, hello. This was makeshift. I did not expect to do this. But he's been fired. Luke GETSY has been fired. Can anybody hear me? Hello, am I live? Can anybody hear me? Okay. Holy guacamole. Never done this before, using StreamYards to go live just on YouTube. Let me get the helmet going. Uh-oh. Look, we can't make a habit of doing these happy live streams on holidays where people get fired. But we're out here, man. You're going to get a live demonstration of this. Ready? Put the little tool in. You slowly get rid of it. And now we're floating. Give it a little spin, and we're good to go. Holy hell in a handbasket. Luke GETSY's been fired. Wait, I gotta make sure this stream is monetized. There's a lot going on right now. Start commenting away. You guys know I'm not a big donation guy, but the thing is open. You can do it if you want, but you don't have to. We will talk about Luke GETSY. I was playing Call of Duty Zombies. Not my finest performance, died round 17. But Luke GETSY has been fired. When did this happen? 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Scott Turner, AP had a say in the decision. Obviously, we're going to read the article and everything. I got to make sure that this is monetized on. All right. Luke GETSY has been fired. Not great. My thoughts are he had it coming. No doubt about it. Oh, the chat's flying. Okay. We could hear. I see, finally, did they do it? Yes, sir. You could hear me. Thank God, says Aleki. ALLaBorde says 6422. How unexpected. Raider Nation. AB can go too. Why am I wearing a Santa hat? Because Christmas came early, baby. Because Christmas came early. AP next. Scott Turner. AP is next. Okay, we'll see. Look, there's a lot to discuss here. More changes coming, apparently, Paul. Where'd you see that? Where'd you see more changes coming? You know what? I'm gonna bring up the Bleacher Report article and share it right now. So let's do Luke GETSY fired. And I'm sure Bleacher Report. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen here so we could read it. How do I share my screen? Source, screen capture, display capture, window capture. Add source, window capture. This right here. Can you guys see that? Can you see this? I don't know. Can you guys see that? How does that look? I know I'm obviously cut off. I'm doing this on the fly here. On the fly. As we discuss Luke GETSY being fired. Maybe I should make myself smaller, right? And make this bigger. Can you guys see that? Because then I'll go to it. I think you guys should be able to see this. Yeah, you can see that? Okay. We're making adjustments, baby. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So Luke GETSY has been fired. Okay, let's read this thing. As I scroll down here. This just happened. Luke GETSY fired amid 2 attempts to start. More changes to be expected. There's a picture of our guy Luke. I'm just looking at the stream right now to see if everything's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So Tom Pelissero. Luke GETSY has been fired. It says Pelissero has been the offensive coordinator. No. Luke GETSY has been the offensive coordinator for the Raiders since the beginning of last season, spending 2 seasons in Chicago. We rank 24th in the league in points, 144 scored this season, 28th yards per play, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Pelissero reported head coach Antonio Pierce felt a change is necessary with the offensive coordinator being the first to go. More changes to follow. Former Washington offensive coordinator Scott Turner is a logical candidate to take over as the play caller. The firing of Luke GETSY. Yeah, Max Crosby was not happy. Las Vegas Raiders bye week. Okay, so that's definitely interesting. Oop, you weren't supposed to see that. That's fine. That's definitely interesting. Here's what I'll say right off the rip. People are going to say Antonio Pierce is next. I don't believe that to be the case. I do not believe that to be the case. I think, if anything, this is a sign that Mark Davis has given Antonio Pierce at least the feeling that he's going to keep his job for this year going into next. The reason I say that is because if you're going to fire Antonio Pierce, although now I'm kind of talking myself out of it. I don't know. My thought process is if you're going to fire Antonio Pierce, why not just keep GETSY and Pierce together, lose a bunch of games, and then fire them. Fire them both at the end of the season. This shows me at the very least that GETSY, they're pretending, or they're kind of making it seem like GETSY's the root of the problem, and they want to see what Antonio Pierce can do without him. Does that make sense? And I did not expect this to happen. I'll be honest. I thought they were going to ride the season out. But as we look into the chat here, 170 people in here. Drop likes, drop likes. Drop likes, drop comments. GETSY on the strip crying, probably. Vinny Bonsignor, more changes above and beyond GETSY coming tonight. Going to be a long night. Who's our OC now? People are saying it's Scott Turner. I think it could be Edgar Bennett, the OC for the Packers from 2015 to 2017. That's a potential there. AP getting fired tomorrow. I don't think Antonio Pierce gets fired. I just don't know what that's like. That doesn't solve anything, you know? Did Vinny say more changes to come tonight? Because then this might be a long night for us. I don't plan on talking about this too often. Yeah, he said more changes to come above and beyond firing the offensive coordinator, Luke GETSY. Stay tuned. Long night ahead. Confirmed and stay tuned, says Vinny Bonsignor. I got the tweet right here. Focus camera. You know, it's not going to be able to focus, but whatever. Well, I don't know what that means. Long night, stay tuned. Like, what else could they change? Like, they could fire who? Patrick Graham? I don't see that happening. They could announce a coordinator. That's not a big change. That's the same kind of change. AP getting fired again. That could be a long night. Stay tuned. Blah blah blah. No doubt about it. But the problem is, if Antonio Pierce had a say in Luke GETSY being fired, then why would he get fired? If he had a say in GETSY going, then why would he then get fired? Does that make sense? And it's unfortunate, you know, people get fired and people lose their jobs. That's unfortunate. It's part of the business, but he was not doing a good job. He just wasn't. He just wasn't doing a good enough job. Shout out to the 160 people in here. I know it's midnight East Coast. Carter Bradley is taking us to the Super Bowl hip hip parade. Got here Christmas early. Black Friday looms large for AP. Tired of constant coaches. AP isn't good. Needs to go. Marvin Lewis, come on down. AP needs to take over the defensive play calling. Oh, we got a subscription. 213 vibes. I heard the little thing go off. I think something should pop up on the screen here. If you guys subscribe, if you're new, a little thing's going to pop up on the screen. And if you donate, I think Al Davis comes up on the screen and gives you a little fist pump. As long as you guys comment away and hit that like button and get a couple donations, I'll keep talking until the cows come home here. But for right now, yeah, this is kind of feel the human side sucks, but that's life. Sucks that the job going to get let go. Made the Raiders talk to his union. Maybe, yeah. This is some reality show. They would have all been fired together. Wonder why AP didn't get fired too with him. That's what I'm saying. I think this kind of bodes well for Antonio Pierce, at least to finish the season. So I don't know. Do you think there's a chance that Aiden O'Connell comes back by the bye, after the bye? I don't know. This is interesting. AP is next. Terrible clock management. AP will now lower his mic and headset to turn the game confirmed. Bro, he's always having that headset up. Like, when does he use it? How much do we pay GETSY for 3 months of work? I don't want to think about that. AP has 1 more year, I think. I agree, guys. AP ain't calling plays. Make him coach, prime coach. Let someone else manage the game. I hope they don't pull a plug on AP this early. Minshew's days are numbered for sure. He might get cut. They might just eat that money and cut him. And go Desmond Ridder and Carter Bradley, because I'm telling you, Carter Bradley and Desmond Ridder cannot be worse. And Aiden O'Connell's coming back. So that's something we have to remember as well. You know, while I have you guys here, okay? While I have you here. Oh, something just happened. What just happened? Oh, $2 for Austin. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Celebrating his 5th super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Feel bad for Minshew, Marvin Lewis has to go. Okay, while I have you guys here, and we're going to keep talking about this, man. The more people, we got 181 now. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. And you know what's crazy? I actually can't say this probably. And by the way, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. Link is in the description below. It should be. Join that Discord. But here's what I wanted to do. Where is this? Right here. I just want to show you guys real quickly, okay? If you don't know what Patreon is, it is like the YouTube membership program where you basically sign up. What did I just do? You basically sign up and you get things you don't normally get on YouTube. And one of the things is I'm scouting our next quarterback. So, for example, if you sign up and you're a member, you get all my videos like this early, ad-free, QB vid, ad-free. Here's my Drew Aller, a Patreon exclusive video where I broke down his game. You get all the videos I post early. My take on Cam Ward. I talk about ranking the coaches. It's all my YouTube videos, but it's just on Patreon. The reason I use Patreon instead of YouTube memberships is because they only take out 5%, and YouTube takes out 40%. So you get all this stuff that I've mentioned for $5 a month. You get your name weeks in advance. You get your name at the end of the credits. You get exclusive videos. I also did a YouTube channel monthly advice show. You just go to patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. And if I look right here at the members, I believe, I can't see it right now. We have 23 members. We're 2 away from 25. Is there a world in which we get 2 people to sign up tonight to get 25? And the best thing, guys, you can cancel anytime. You can cancel anytime. That's the best part. So if you just want to watch those 2 videos and then drop out, that's fine too. But anyway, that's all I want to say right there. You know what? I'm going to give a shout out to my patrons before I get back into the Luke GETSY of it all, and keep commenting because we're going to talk about it. Let me give a shout out to those lovely patrons. I have a doc, and we're going to call them out right now, and I'm sure they're going to be embarrassed, but we're going to do it. I have a doc right here. Let's call them out. Raider Rod. I don't know how to say this, but we're here. Triple, Austin Newland, Broadway Scott, Lindsay, Admiral Tonic, Mark McBride, Darlene McBride, The Drewster 100, Melissa LaBorde, Hi Mom, Raider Wolf, Brian M, Mark V, Half Black Zach, Devin Outfleet, and TV Diz 1215. Those are the patrons that get the shout outs. Okay, back to reality here. Back to reality as we go back to big screen and talk about Luke GETSY. I said I think this bodes well for AP, no doubt about it. I've seen a lot of this recently from Sit Mike. AP equals Mike Singletary. Both good players, both crappy coaches. I don't know where we stand on AP, but here's the thing. Our next, if our offensive coordinator is going to be attached to AP next year, let's talk about some potential options, because if you watch my videos recently, I suggested Wes Welker as the next offensive coordinator of the Raiders. He's got links to Brady. He knows the Kyle Shanahan offense. He was the wide receiver coach for the 49ers. He is now the pass game coordinator and the wide receivers coach for the Miami Dolphins. I think that could be someone that we go after, no doubt about it. What say you? Are there people in mind that you can think of? Are there people? Sai, I just saw you say something. Thank you, Sai. I appreciate you watching. He's my only moderator. That's going to be a problem. Shador season. No more losing, just win, baby. Dude, my 80-year-old mom can call plays better than GETSY. Who will be the next head coach? I mean, or who will be the next offensive coordinator? I think it's going to be Wes Welker. Most likely hurts our chances for a top QB. James says hello. James, what's the download at, bro? Because this could have been avoided a couple days ago. If you know, you know. Lincoln Riley, if AP still wanted Cliff, Riley gets fired. I don't hate that, but I just don't think Lincoln Riley is going to get fired. That would shock me. I know USC is terrible this year, but that would shock me. More changes coming. Wonder what it is. I don't know. Do they fire AP? Again, Ryder, I don't think they do. I don't think they fire Antonio Pierce. I think he gets another chance. Now, heat check from a heat check. I see your Christmas spirit already, bro. Scott Turner will do play calling from now on. I don't disagree. That's going to be Scott Turner, although I might prefer Edgar Bennett, but either way, doesn't really matter to me. What did I just see here? Where did I see this? Somebody mentioned Ben Johnson. Who was that? I missed it because the chat's going fast. Okay, Raider Manny says Ben Johnson for head coach. This is one of a few candidates I would bail on Antonio Pierce for. There's not many that I would bail, but there are a few that I would bail for. I would bail for Ben Johnson. I would bail for Mike Vrabel. I would bail for Cliff Kingsbury. Those are the three that I would bail on AP for. Ben Johnson being the guy that I would give the absolute most money for. Mike Shanahan for OC from Indiana. Mike Shanahan is the Indiana offensive coordinator? Like Kyle Shanahan's father? Is that true? Hold on. I thought he would just be retired, unless it's a different Mike Shanahan. Mike Shanahan. He's from Illinois. He is the offensive coordinator for the Indiana Hoosiers? Mike Shanahan. That just blew my mind. That just absolutely blew my mind. I don't even know what to do with that. I thought he would just have retired. He's got that offense rocking and freaking rolling. Let's bring back Mike Shanahan to call the offense. I'm down. Are you down? I'm absolutely down. A W from Christopher Ramos. Sharon Shalom, my little ding dong gets his ding dong. The Wicked Witch is dead. Shout out to Wicked coming out in a few days. 209 people now watching. If you're new and you're a lurker, how dare you? Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt. The Christmas spirit should be inside of your body. And it should compel you to hit that subscribe button. And you got my only moderator hyping people up. I got to make another moderator. I can't have him having all the power. I'm getting texts now. Well, I know he's on COD. He just put it in my chat. Will, you're not watching me. Are you watching me, Will? Will's not watching me. Mike can't stand the Raiders. That's true. He does hate the Raiders. He's made that clear. He has. That's true. So bring him in and we'll tank the season and then we'll draft Shador Sanders. By the way, that goal of $10,000, I just had to put in an arbitrary goal. I'm not trying to hit $10,000 tonight. Hope you guys understand that. It's just an arbitrary goal. Don't look at the goal. Goal doesn't matter. Don't worry about it, Christopher. I will gladly fire anyone on the Raiders and in the chat. Interesting. Just getting out of work, great news. Yeah, come on, Luis. I mean, again, don't want to celebrate that someone got fired, but I can't say I'm not happy. Can't say that I'm not happy. Now, I might be able to shed some more light on exactly what happened with the Luke GETSY of it all. Somebody was in my comments today. I'm going to just leave it at that. I don't know if it was legit, but we'll see if I'm able to shed some light on that. Tate, did you subscribe? Because it didn't pop up on the screen. Maybe do better subscribing next time. Pew GETSY. Drinking at the bar at McDaniel's, man. I got another text. Oh, did you, Will? Sorry, I missed that. I hear Silas laughing in the other room. I thought it's because you guys are playing Call of Duty, but now I'm realizing that. Oh, Juanito Vasquez and Paige Davis both subscribed. Is any of those Tate? I don't think so. Now I'm starting to realize that you guys laughing in the other room is making me think that you guys are all watching me. And guess what? That's not going to make me nervous. I do this for a living, as you could see from the myriad of comments that I'm getting. Cam Ward going number 1. The way it's going, we're going to get a top 3 pick. GETSY has to go, no doubt about it. I mean, he's gone. I'm not mad at the Gannon idea. Gannon as in Rich Gannon or Jonathan Gannon? Has Sanders went up against any NFL competition? No, but neither did Carson Wentz, neither did Josh Allen. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to be a good NFL prospect, right? JPJ is going to be good at center. Yeah, he's going to be the center moving forward. It's so funny because today everyone was like, Colton Miller's washed. He needs to go. And then the second he got hurt, Thayer Mumford came in at left tackle or right tackle and got his shit clocked. One play busted him. And it was like Desmond Ridder almost got killed. Who do we want drafting a quarterback? Who's the guy that we all want here? Because I'm seeing a lot of Shador and Cam Ward. Are there any Jalen Milroe, Drew Aller, Jackson Dart guys? I saw somebody say Jackson Dart. Mondo Rubio. If that's your name, love it. If that's your name, love it. Yeah. I'm kind of just hanging out here to see what Vinny's going to say next. Because Vinny Bonsignor, Raiders, GETSY is gone. He's been fired. Okay, yeah, look, 37 minutes ago, Raiders may make more changes. Antonio Pierce had say in decision. Scott Turner maybe promoted Dylan Gabriel. I don't hate it. I like Drew Aller, Cam Ward or bust it over Cam. Okay, I'm trying to see if we can get any. Okay, so I see Jackson Dart, I see Aller, I see Dart. Mark Davis will draft Shador. I really don't care who they draft, to be honest. I trust Tom Telesco. And I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I know, James. I'm working, bro. What do you want from me? I'll be on in a little bit. We gained an hour of sleep. Everything will be fine. What's going to be the next change to happen? Like, hiring an offensive coordinator is not the next change. You know what I mean? Oh, $2 from Sir Chai 87. I wonder if Desmond Ridder will start after the bye. He absolutely will start if Aiden O'Connell is not yet ready to go. And we need to see if Desmond Ridder or Aiden is going to be good enough for the backup next year because Gardner Minshew is gone. He's not taking another snap. And if I just ruined your headphones, I apologize. James Boyle subscribed. Thank you so much. I don't think my little emotes are happening. Am I covering up the emotes? Alert box. I'm covering up the emotes. Oh, I feel really bad about that. And I'm going to see if I can get them to pop up. Oh, there we go. All right, now I'm going to do all these because the alert box was being covered by my face cam, and I apologize for that. But, okay, I need to see comments about what's happening next. Like, what's going on? Are they going to make a trade? Is Justin Fields going to be a Raider? I think I would lose my mind in a bad way. But who knows? Who even knows at this point? Yeah, now they're all popping up. Oh, I got to move this. I apologize that I was covering up the emotes. I didn't know that I was doing that. I profusely apologize. I hope these all come up now. Yeah. Okay. 290 people. Can we get to 300? I know you guys don't have say over that. But could we do it? Like, is that so hard? Bryce Young, he just got a dub today. Derek Carr, yikes. Yeah, I just don't know what's next for us. I'm kind of just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see what happens next year. Did me clicking that add to the goal? Whatever. Who cares? We just got rid of the QB coach, offensive line coach. Source. Lord Azerd. Where is that happening? I'm looking on my phone right now. Oh, you're saying right now James Craig and Rich Scangarello both have been fired? They also fired QB coach and offensive line coach. Yep. Pelissero just said it. Paul Gutierrez. Raiders fire offensive line coach James Craig and quarterbacks coach Rich Scangarello, both of whom were in their first season with Las Vegas. Okay, this is wild. Forrest Window, thank you. This is unprecedented because how do you fire all these guys? What's going on? What's going on? How you fire all these guys and not fire AP? Because are they going to hire, like, who's taking over all these duties? Are they going to hire people? Like, is Marvin Lewis going to take one of these? Is Marvin Lewis going to take the quarterbacks? Is Tom Coughlin going to come in? Joe Philbin? Are we just going like coaching Avengers now? I need to go to Twitter. Hold on. Or X, excuse me. A lot's happening right now. A lot's going on. All right, now the super chat's coming fast and furious. Should we sign a veteran next year? And what QB should we draft? Have our QB sit a whole year? All right, I got a take on that. I feel bad for Derek Carr, Raiders, and Saints. Ouch. Okay, Dan, here's my take on that. I don't hate playing him, the rookie, immediately, but I'd prefer if we didn't. There's a few guys I would go after. If Sam Darnold is available, I'd go get him. If Ryan Tannehill's still available, I'd go get him. The last guy I would consider, and I would only consider trading for this player, if we solidify the offensive line. Austin, oh my God, stop, Austin. If we solidify the offensive line and he's not going to take a first-round pick to get him, I would trade my 2s or my 3s or a combination of both for Matthew Stafford. Imagine Shedeur Sanders learning under, I'll say, a Hall of Famer in Matthew Stafford for 1 year. Stafford comes in, slings it around, can maybe get us to the playoffs. You sign a T. Higgins, you draft a lineman or a running back. I'm not upset. I'm happy we fired him. You sign some linemen. You sign T. Higgins. Now you got T. Higgins, Brock Bowers, Trey Tucker as your big 3. You solidify that line. You trade for Stafford. The reason why I think you could trade some of your 2s and 3s is because I think this offense isn't that far away from competing. Nobody thought the Texans were ready, but then they got their quarterback. They got Will Anderson, and boom, that was it. I think Stafford. I know people are thinking Stafford's not leaving the Rams. I'm telling you, if this year does not go the way the Rams want, if they miss the playoffs or it's a first-round exit again, they're going to start to reset the whole thing over there. They can't run it back again with this. I'm just telling you. And I'm not saying that it's likely to happen. But I don't hate it. And look, you can have your opinions. That's totally fine. If you disagree, let me know. But I'm down to go get Stafford. I don't know. I think T. Higgins is gone, Gage. They're not going to franchise tag him. He's gone. He doesn't want to be there. I don't know why I'm losing my legit points, dude. Stafford would be sick for 1 year. Stafford's also one of my favorite quarterbacks ever, so I'm a little biased. Realistically, Sam Darnold and Ryan Tannehill. If Stafford were a starter at the start of the season, no doubt about it. But that's the thing. I said you need to shore up the line and you need to find a new offensive coordinator. If Ben Johnson's our next head coach with Matthew Stafford, don't hate it. 315 people. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. All right, I'm going to stay on here a little bit longer. DK, I don't see us getting DK Metcalf. I don't see a world in which he's not on the Seahawks. That would be wild, but you never know. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to talk a little bit about Scangarello And what's the other guy's name? James Craig, the offensive line coach, and Scangarello, the quarterback coach, have been relieved of their duties. It's a nice way of saying they've been fired. Rod, we'd be 2-7. We are dysfunctional. Again, don't disagree. They need to make changes. I didn't say just go get Stafford and we're winning the Super Bowl. Like I said, things have to happen. It's the most likely. It's my fantasy scenario. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, there's no update on who's taking those positions, right? It's just that Scangarello and Craig are gone. That's pretty wild, man. That's pretty wild. Again, my point. Someone said Cliff Kingsbury was right. No doubt about it, he was right. My point is, do they hire new coaches? I mean, we had the most coaches on on one single coaching staff, so it makes sense that they're going to just plug new guys into the system. And by the way, don't expect us to just come out guns blazing against the Dolphins is the first team we have after the bye, because the quarterback situation, it's going to be Minshew or Ritter. I don't think Aiden's going to be ready by then. Can somebody do the math on if Aiden could be ready by then? Yeah, maybe they waited too long to make these moves. But look, at the end of the day, Danny, do we want to draft a quarterback or not? Because if we lose these games, and I don't want to lose them, but if we do, isn't that the better thing for drafting a quarterback high? This team needs an enema. I need an enema. Christopher says, go grab Ward. His OC from Miami. Ward's explosive. We need explosive plays. No doubt about it. We need to stockpile draft picks. I think the QB coming out next week or next year are better. I don't. Chat Sports said Scott Turner. Yeah, I mean, everyone is saying Scott Turner. That does make sense. Maybe Edgar Bennett becomes a quarterback's coach. By the way, if you're new, hit that sub button. What are we doing? Hit that sub button. Is anybody else live? Or any other Raider people live? Because I would hate to be cannibalizing the sort of audience. But no, I don't think anybody else is live. I'm the only one, baby. That might not be true. 30 minutes long. Okay. Last thing I'll say here before we go. This was the right move, obviously. We need to do our due diligence. Oh, you're alive? Hilarious. We need to do our due diligence to find AP's next offensive coordinator if he's going to be the coach next year. I think this is... I think this bodes well for AP, that they're cleaning house. Hit that like button. It's at 69. Guys, come on. Will you grow up? Make it 70. Thank you. Bill Belichick, Julian Edelman, and Cam Ward. That's hilarious. Yeah, no doubt about it, Anthony. Jamarcus Russell and Todd Maravich were high draft picks. I trust Tom Telesco to do the right thing. But what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't remember. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. If AP stays, they need to find the next offensive coordinator. And they got to find one that knows what they're doing. Hear me out, John Gruden is OC. That would never happen in a million years. That would be hilarious. Oh, it's at 136. Can we get Lincoln Riley? We're waiting for the Black Friday coaching scenario. Do we stick with AP? I think... I just got another Bleacher Report update. I'm afraid to read this. Oh, I don't know. I think we do stick with AP. I think we stick with AP. Who won this game? Oh, the Vikings. Okay. I think we stick with AP. Tom Telesco will go best player available. If he thinks there's the quarterback of the future there, I don't think he's going to pass up on him. I wonder if Brady's having any input. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. He knows that the offense isn't good enough, and he has to make a change. Man in the mirror style. If AP survives this night, this is him 100% getting rid of everyone he doesn't see eye to eye with. Good. Because everyone was telling me that GETSY was one of the guys I wanted Gardner Minshew to start. And if he was a part of that, he should have no business. being anywhere near this team. All right, anyway, guys. Whew, this was fun. A lot of people in here. I think I'm going to wrap this thing up. So the last thing I'll say, hit that sub button, join that Discord, ALLaBorde Raiders Discord. Join the Patreon. The link is in the description below, or you can go to www.patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. I will show you one last time. Oops. I will show you one last time what it is for the new people who were not here. Oh my goodness. I really don't know how to use this yet. One last time I will show you. Why am I on the Twitter Wikipedia? What in the world? All right. Okay. Real quick. Hold on. I have to hide this just for a second. It's like a YouTube membership thing for the people who are not here. But instead of 40% taken out, it's only 5%. Patreon is so much better. It is a membership where you can get exclusive content. You can get your name at the end of the credits. You can get the whole 9 yards. Oh, he's an absolute dog for subscribing. Absolutely he is. And you get exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube, and they never will be because of copyright strikes. Right now, I am breaking down the quarterbacks that I think we should draft in no particular order. I did Drew Aller, why I believe in him. My Cam Ward breakdown. I'd never seen a single Cam Ward highlight before this. And I have a YouTube, where is it? A YouTube advice series. This was episode 1. There's comments about people loving it. We have 23 members. Can we get to 25? If not, that's okay. You're doing just enough by watching the old video. I will. Steve says, I know y'all have jobs. Y'all gonna ask for more hours. I know you have $15. Subscribe. Hey, it's not even 15. It's just 5. I appreciate that, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos to come on this. I'll start making some videos on this tonight. We'll have them up tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to subscribe.